A Japanese court has found 2 Greenpeace activists guilty of stealing a box of whale meat, handing them each 1 year suspended jail sentences. The pair, dubbed the Tokyo 2, say they intercepted the whale meat to highlight official corruption inside Japan's so-called scientific whaling program. They're outraged by the court's verdict and are vowing to appeal. North Asia correspondent Mark Willesee was at the court in northern Japan.
It was supposed to be indisputable proof of official corruption inside Japan's whaling program. 23 kilograms of whale meat, Greenpeace says it intercepted after it was smuggled off Japan's whaling flagship by crewmen. But instead of the whalers being charged, it was the activists Junichi Sato and Toru Suzuki who found themselves in the dock.
What I really want to hear from the judges is to recognise the embezzlement of the whale meat and at the same time the rights of NGOs to expose the corruptions.
But the prosecutors argued that this was an open and shut case of theft and asked for the Tokyo 2 to each be given a 1.5 years in prison. Heading into the court, the accused were confident of being acquitted.
We believe that this case will be a landmark for the freedom of expression. The most important thing is that before the verdicts, that we already won.
But there would be no victory. After a trial spanning 7 months, the judges found Sato and Suzuki guilty of both theft and trespass, sentencing them to 1 year in prison, suspended for 3 years.
It is outrageous, and if this is a democratic country, this shouldn't be happening. We really need to keep the freedom of expression in this country alive.
This case generated protests from Stockholm to Sydney, but the trial of the Tokyo 2 has raised more questions than it's answered, and the most important question of all is, were Japanese whalers stealing and smuggling whale meat out of Japan's scientific whaling program? 3 months ago, the ABC spoke with 2 veteran whalers. Each testified that crewmen were helping themselves to thousands of dollars of valuable cuts.
自宅で食べるにはちょっと多すぎると。隣近所に配る人もいるようですけども、その個人、送り先がその個人の住所ではなく、ここに使ってると、伝票が。ということはこれは明らかに売買しているということは、あとクジラに食って家を建てたっていう話も聞いてます。
The Tokyo 2 argue they were acting in the public interest by exposing corruption in the whaling industry, a claim dismissed by the court.
We are going to appeal.
That's unlikely to bother Japan's whaling industry, which denies it's hiding any corruption. Instead, it's winning over new customers, with a survey finding that whale meat is being served in 1/6 of Japan's state-run schools. But it's not because it tastes good, it's because it's cheap, with Japan's scientific whaling body offering huge discounts to get it on the school menu. Mark Willesee, Lateline.